just thought I'd give you guys a little update of why I haven't posted in so long, like about to be 2 months. Probably when this goes up, it will be 2 months. Basically, the whole month of May, I was sick, like bad, as in I couldn't even record because I couldn't speak. And it's because I started my new job and I'm around kids all day, so I got sick, inevitably, saw that coming. I was sick for so long and had no energy to do anything. And then about 2 weeks ago, I actually filmed something and absolutely hated it. I hated it. I was looking back, I'm like, wow, this is so boring. I don't want you guys to have such a boring thing to watch if I don't feel like I would watch it. So I scratched that. So to start fresh, I am going to just take you guys along with me on my Saturday. It is my first Saturday off where I can actually do things by myself. Cole is not going to be here today. He has work and other things. So I'm going to spend the day for me. And also Cole is taking Paris today, so I don't have to worry about taking care of Paris and having her get some energy out. She'll be good to go. So right now I'm making breakfast and then I'm heading straight to the nail salon so I can do my nails. They are so close to being 3 weeks grown out and they're driving me nuts. Right after I do my nails, I'm gonna come here, change, and have a pool day. I was at the pool yesterday and feel like I didn't really get that tan. So I'm gonna try to stay at the pool. Also, between today, I'm hoping I can at least get majority of this book done. I am in the middle of Beach Read. I'm about 35% of the way through. I really wanted to read this because I read People We Meet on Vacation and wasn't like a huge fan of it. It was okay. That one was okay, so I want to give Emily Henry another chance because I know how much people love her books. So I want to read this one, see how I feel about it, and I also am planning to read Happy Place and Funny Story. Those are on my radar that I want to read. We're going to try to get as much done today as possible. And yeah, let's get started. Breakfast, I got ready, I let Paris out so that way we can get going because it is already 10:15. We're gonna head to the salon because I'm hoping to get my nails done at least by 1. I'm probably going to listen to a new book on audiobook so that way I have something to do while I'm doing my nails. I like listening to autobiographies. I like listening to those on audiobooks because it's easier for me to pay attention and understand the story compared to reading it. I just zone out and it makes me feel like I'm in school. The one that Meryl Streep does the audiobook for, I thought about listening to that one just because I know I won't get the book for it. So might as well listen to the audiobook because I hear a lot of people say that her doing the audiobook makes the book so good. Like it just really helps with the story. So I'll probably listen to that and we'll see how far I get into it. Done. Did my nails. I don't even know if you can see. Let's turn the camera around. This is what they look like though. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Literally in love. I love how elegant they look, and my nails are getting so long that I wanted to do a French tip for a while, and I've been wanting to do yellow chrome, so I'm like, why not combine both? And then I did start Tom Lake, which I knew it was something Lake with Tom. It's literally called Tom Lake by Anne Patchett. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I'm on chapter 7 and it's really good. It's literally just about a mother talking to her daughters about her past stories of her being an actress and this guy that she dated. So it's leading up to the point of her dating this famous actor, and her daughters are trying to figure out, like, they just want to know what happened. And they live on a farm, so they're like just wanting to know why she quit acting, and now they live on a farm, which is like a fruit farm with goats. So I'm loving it. I think the story's super cute. So I think when I sit by the pool today, I am going to listen to it when I'm just kind of like laying there, maybe take a little nap and just listen. And then I'm also going to bounce back from this book to just reading, physically reading Beach Read. Perfect timing. It's already 1 o'clock. I'm going to head home, change, eat a little bit, head to the pool. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just love the pool. I honestly did not get that many clips because there were so many people and so many people my age. I was feeling really self-conscious and awkward. It is now 4:30 and most of the time when I was out there, I was listening to the audiobook because closing my eyes felt better in the sun. So I am on chapter 12 on Tom Lake. Then with Beach Read, I'm about halfway of Beach Read now, and it hit like a little important part where we got a little more information about Everett, or Gus, let's just say Gus. We got more information about him, so that's pretty interesting. I'm excited to see how she's going to address this situation to him. But yeah, I'm doing good. So I'm going to head home since it is 4:30. I thought about working out now, but I might wait until later tonight to work out just because it is so hot out. But I also need to shower. So I don't know what I want to do yet, but I did just order Starbucks. Gonna go pick up Starbucks, go home, and see what happens from there. Can we talk about how perfect this is? So I finesse the system and get something that's very similar to brown shaken espresso, but with foam on top because I love cold foam. The bottom looks like syrup, and I don't know if it's syrup or espresso, but we're mixing it. I don't like mixing it because it mixes the sweet foam. It literally is perfect. Yesterday I got the same thing, was nervous, so I switched it up because I order it in a very extra way, and I will only order this online because if I ever tried to order this in person, I'd probably have a panic attack. I'll post it, okay? I'll just put a little snippet so you guys can see how I order this online. But I ordered my oat milk differently because I used to do just 1/4 a splash of oat milk and they would still fill it this much and it'd still be good. But recently they've been skipping me out and don't fill it all the way. Because last time, Basil, the last time I ordered it was yesterday, and I'm very non-confrontational, so if something's wrong, I won't say anything and I'll suck it up. So it was literally this much coffee and no ice, and I almost started crying because it was on my way to work. So I switched it up and it's perfect, and I haven't tried it yet, so I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. Definitely suggest trying this sometime. If I were to actually order this in person, a venti, it would be about $9, and I'm not even exaggerating, $9. But you finesse the system and you get it for $5, because that's how we do things. Because I will refuse to buy a drink that's almost $10. That's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go to the gym now because if I wait, I'm not gonna go. I think I'm just gonna get ready for the gym. I'm gonna see if I have any clothes though, because if I don't, then I'm just gonna start doing some laundry and cleaning the house. Why am I talking so fast? I don't know why I got this because I've been feeling pretty energetic right now, but I know that sun time feeling is gonna hit, and it's gonna hit me like a train and I'm gonna get tired. I don't have my tripod, so I'm just setting y'all up on my little nightstand. Do not see myself finishing either one of these books tonight, just because I am so tired. The sun really got to me today. But I am 81% of the way through Tom Lake, and I can see why everyone says they love Meryl Streep narrating it. She does so good at like the character development. I mean, obviously she's a very well-trained actor, a very well-trained actress. You can really picture the story. But even if I read this book, I feel like I would be liking it just as much. And now I'm gonna pick up Beach Read again. I definitely don't see myself getting through this tonight. I'm gonna see how far I can get and how far I can stay up. I'm on page 186 is literally like halfway, a little past halfway. Here is a little recap of the 2 books that I read in this video, literally just 2. So the first one was Tom Lake, and that one is the one that I listened on audiobook. I really want to get it on a physical copy just because I think maybe even for next summer I would love to reread it, or I just want it in my library. I would love to loan it out to people. Like, I could really see my mom enjoying this book. I kind of already explained the beginning of what it was like, but again, it was just telling the background of how she became an actress and the guy she was kind of dating who was also an actor, and her life kind of like during that time and how she got out of acting and to the life where she's at now. But it was just kind of giving backstory of her just telling her daughters her past, which I think is really cool because I love hearing like old stories from people. Like, I love asking my mom and dad like stories from their past, my grandparents' stories from the past, just because I think it's so cool to like, I don't know, hear how it was during the time that like I didn't know them. I think that's really cool to get information and snippets about. And then the second book that I read was Beach Read by Emily Henry. I gave this a solid 4 stars. I think if I would have just sat and read this by the beach, literally a perfect beach book, obviously. If I would have read this by the beach, I without a doubt 100% probably would have gave it a 5 stars. I loved it. I mean, it was good. I don't think I've really explained what Beach Read is about. It is about this girl named January who is an author, and she is going back to her dad's house in Michigan to clean up his house, get his belongings together because her dad passed away. I wouldn't say that's a spoiler just because like that's nothing too crazy important. And she finds out her next door neighbor is somebody that she actually went to college with and who is also an author. So it kind of shows their dynamic together, kind of how they reconnect and realize like, oh, we went to college together, this is how the past went. But it's just showing how she's overcoming these obstacles of her father passing away. But the ending and the dynamic between January and Gus is so heartwarming because you think that this guy is just a douchebag, and then you see his warm side and the way that he thought like in the past, like so cute. The certain things that he would say just would warm my heart. A lot of times there was a quote or something he would say, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to underline that, but I wasn't annotating. But I can see why people love annotating this book just because of the quotes that he says, and her writing is beautiful. I see why people love her writing. I didn't really see that writing in People We Meet on Vacation, but I definitely saw it in this one. But yeah, so those are the 2 books I read. Thank you guys so much for spending a Saturday with me. It was so much fun, so relaxing, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.